Hey Aries, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see what the cards predict for you for the upcoming week. It is going to be a general reading. If you're after a personal one, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is going to be listed below the video. Okay, and bottom of the deck, you've got the Hierophant's energy. For some of you, I feel like this week that's better. I'm seeing commitment here, okay? There is this very strong energy of commitment. Someone that you are romantically involved with may potentially be committing themselves more to this relationship and to this connection. You know, this person is more committed to making things work, or is more committed to improving any struggling areas in the relationship. That this person may be committing to opening themselves up to you, becoming vulnerable. They may want to make things official with you. They may want to, you know, they may want for the both of you to exclusively see each other, exclusively date each other. To me, it feels like commitment is going to be a big theme, and I think the word itself is going to be thrown around a lot this week for a lot of you, that is, right? It doesn't necessarily have to translate to love, although for a lot of you I do think there is. Some of you may potentially, you know, you might be romantically involved with someone and maybe you don't yet know where you stand. So this week you might have that conversation that potentially will move things along, okay? Or it's a conversation that will potentially set the intention for this, you know, relationship and for the future of this connection. It might potentially solidify things between you and this person. It may cement the connection that the two of you have. You know, it's just, I feel like there's this energy of commitment. So someone is either committing to you and building a connection with you, okay, and sees themselves committing to you, building or sharing a life with you, but also you could potentially be committing yourself wholeheartedly, okay, passionately and wholeheartedly to a project of some sort. So for some of you, there might be an idea, okay. For those of you that are creatively or artistically inclined, there may have been just a gem of an idea that has been kind of orbiting around your energy, and all of a sudden you're going to really tackle it. You're going to attack this idea. It's an idea that's never left you as well, guys. So if you're a writer or like a painter or a musician, you've had this kind of inspiration, whatever this is, you've had this inspiration for this project or for this idea for quite some time, and you kind of have been sitting on it, you've been thinking about it, and it's not left you. So you're finally going to put to put things into action, and you're committed to, you know, working on this project. You're committing to, you know, mapping things out, whatever this is. Some of you could be undertaking an assignment here, or a new project. You might potentially be starting with a new company. And if you are starting out a new job or a new job opportunity that is coming your way, I see you this is something that you're going to commit to long term, okay? So even if you think, even for some of you, if this is like a temp position, or if it's like an internship and you just think you're only going to be there for, you know, brief amount of months or however long, let me tell you, you're going to end up staying in this position or with this company for many years to come. So I see this as a long-term opportunity for you. Same thing with relationships. If you are starting out any relationships, romantic connections around this time, then this has the potential to go the distance. This potentially could be the one that you end up with. It could be the one that you end up settling down with. I just see that this is going to go the long haul. It's going to go the distance. You might potentially experience some sort of setback. Okay, so there could be delays, and it could be something as simple as, for some of you, you could be expecting to receive contact or communication from someone regarding something, or you could be you could be anticipating to receive an email or an answer of some sort. Or some of you who have been doing a lot of online shopping, there could be some sort of, you could be expecting some delays. But whatever it is that, and it feels like there's an anticipation for it. So whatever it is that you're waiting for, if it's being delayed to you, especially if it's something, you know, a bit of a big deal to you, I think that, you know, it's not being denied to you. So just be patient with whatever this may be. I'm also seeing that potentially this week there is someone that something says or does that I feel like it might leave you feeling a little bit upset or frustrated with this person, but I think you're going to have to consider their point of view, you know, why they said what they said or why they did what they did. So for example, for some of you, the situation could go something like this. Like, you could be out with you know, with this connecting energy or with a bunch of friends, and someone may get a little bit too intoxicated, a little bit too drunk, and they may blurt out a truth that they wouldn't have otherwise said sober. And, you know, that's going to leave you feeling a little bit taken aback or frustrated. But I think there's, you know, something that someone says here, and, you know, under whatever circumstances, I think you're going to have to, you know, at least consider their point of view, or at least try and understand, you know, what they feel or why they said what they said here. So it could be that someone has, you know, someone might open themselves up to you and tell you that they've had feelings for you. They may have, and it's something that may surprise you because you may not have picked up on it. It could be a secret admirer. It could be, you know, a close friend, and you just never saw this person romantically in a romantic light. And all of a sudden, maybe them opening up and being vulnerable and confessing their feelings to you, it might make you see them differently. It might make you see, wait, hold up, maybe this really does have romantic potential. There is also something here that you've been wanting that I feel like is coming your way. For those of you that are single, I don't think you're going to be single for far too long. And for those of you that, you know, started off a connection recently, I definitely see this thriving for you. I see it growing. I see it building. Like, I see it flowing, thriving, flourishing. Remember how I said it has long-term potential? Well, yeah, I think the cards seem to strongly indicate that. I think that for some of you, it is a romantic connection in the workplace, or there is a new energy that is coming towards you, and it's a connection. It's someone that you've always wanted. So it could be a romantic, you know, it could be a crush. It could be someone that you've been crushing on, or it could be a relationship that, you know, you've always wanted, this, you know, wonderful aspect of a relationship. I feel like there's something here that you've been patiently waiting for, and I think it's something that's been delayed. It's taken a long time to arrive, okay? And it could be, you know, the one, or, you know, this suitable romantic prospect, or it could be this relationship or this connection that you've always wanted. It's something that I feel like you've always wanted. It can be something tangible. It can be something that, you know, it's spiritual. It could be a relationship or a connection, or it could be another person, something or someone you've always wanted. I feel like, you know, it is finally here. I'm also seeing that your heart chakra here is opening up, and if you are romantically involved with anyone, it feels like their heart is opening up. It feels like there's some very new and exciting feelings in the mix here. You might potentially find yourself falling in love with someone. It could be a love at first sight type of situation. Someone may potentially, you know, confess their love to you. If, as I've mentioned, if you are single, then I do see someone coming into your life who's going to open up your heart, okay, and you're going to open up your heart to this person, okay. So you've got a lot of love to give, and I see you're finally flowing it towards the person, the right one, the one who deserves it. And this person that's coming in is ready, you know, to fill your chalice with love here. Alright guys, and these are the messages I have for you. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please show your support to the channel by sharing, liking, subscribing. Thank you guys for your time, your energy, your attention. Bye for now.